dragons here in the East? I never dreamed such a thing would come to pass. In ages past, dragons and men were one.
Yo, what up? Is your boy Red. We're gonna review the animated film Earthsea, right? Studio Ghibli's film. I'm coming back at them, reviewing them. I don't know why I forgot to do these. It just happens, I guess. This film, right? At the time when I seen most of the Ghibli films up to like 2014, this was my least favorite one. Lowest score for me on that time. I haven't seen Earwig and the Witch yet, but you know, give me time. Basic story starts off with two dragons fighting. One kills the other, a black dragon and a white dragon. Magic seems to be receding from the world. There's events going on in the world, catastrophes, kingdoms dying, you know, resources dying. One prince stabs his father, steals his magical sword, and leaves into the waste. Meets a magician or a mage. Finds that slavery is rampant in this country. Basically, a lot of problems. And there's no explanation. I guess that's how it is in our world. Meets this girl, saves her from slavers. He's running from his shadow. Basically, this story. There's a lot of messages going in here. But the main message of this film that I think I figured out is you shouldn't live forever. There should always be a balance between life and death. And if you disturb that balance, you basically send the world into chaos. And that's what's going on here, I guess. Apparently, you get a lot of good fighting, some cool music. But overall, there's something missing from this film. I mean, the story's decent enough where it kind of feels like a lot of times just wasted farming. But it's decent enough where you're like, this is an average film. Watching this, there's nothing really special about it. Our main characters are Aaron and Theru. Aaron is the prince from this country, and he stabs his father, like I said, running away from his shadow, trying to stop feeling guilty. Teru's this girl that was found half burnt. Her parents apparently abused her, found by this wonderful lady, raised and stuff, and they come to understand each other. Not in the beginning, of course. It takes a while because when Aaron saves Teru, she's the girl he saves, he doesn't care about life, and Teru is all about life, you know. It's just an interesting story on that point alone. But the rest is kind of just thrown in there, where a lot of the other characters, you actually hear some interesting stories from a lot of the other characters that you're like, man, they should have just done a movie about that. You know, that sounds more interesting than what's going on here. I mean, action wise, it's not too much action, but enough to, you know, be like, all right, you know, you get some cool sword fighting, some cool angles on that sword fighting, swords being broken, you know, stuff like that. Possible romances brewing between two different couples in this, you know, Sparrowhawk. I forgot to put a picture of him here, but he's a mage that helps Aaron out a lot in the beginning. And between the other woman, I think her name was Taron or something. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention too much in this film. I was actually doing laundry. Because this is one of those films where you could just have in the background and it'd be good enough. I mean, 2 hours almost. Jesus Christ, right? A 2-hour long film almost. It's insane. I mean, the dragon style was really interesting, but you only get to see the dragon a couple times in the film. But the painting on it was beautiful. The backgrounds, the city that we see, the thing in the background now for me is beautiful. It's like a destroyed city, yet life is still growing on top of it, you know? It's pretty amazing. The other things that weren't explained were, I guess you can't give people your true name or they control you in this world. I don't know. I guess you have to know about the books. This film is based on books, I think, and you have to know the rules from the books. I don't know, right? That's another thing that this film, they started like in the middle or the end. They should have really started in the beginning, you know, but whatever, right? It's other stuff too, like the ships on the sea, like get stuck on the sea, I guess. They're winding through in the ocean. Overall, man, this is a jumbled mess. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. This is the first film directed by Hayao Miyazaki's, son. Goro is his name. But remember, links down below for t-shirts and stuff. If you guys want to look good for the fall, right, for the winter, you should check my stores out. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub, and catch you guys next time. Peace.